The second ODI here at Rajkot, and it was time for India to captain Mandana and Pratika showed in a very short span. Stadium Rajkot for the third and final game of an Ireland. Lead of 2-0, while the young talented Irish team would want most by an Indian team in ODI women's. A 41st ODI, and she gets partnerships, and especially between Smriti and Pratika. Well, left-hand, right-hand combination, but very different scoring. And years as well, when that ball ping was down there with the captains for the toss. India winning the toss and like someone who's coached both of us. That's W.V. Raman.
India goes with two changes today. Well, Harleen Diol, Jemima Rodrigues, all of whom had a brilliant up. Minu Mani comes in place of Saima Thakur, Tanuja Kanwar.
Ireland showing a, and we've seen some good batting.
It's the first bilateral series for Ireland. It's been heartening to see the crowd here over the last umpires for this game. Akshay Totre, Kim Cotton, and the final ODI of the series as India, Smriti Mandana, Pratika. Very anything at this venue for the bowlers. It would be the first few.
It's been good nick collectively and individually. Mandana has been in top nick, averaging 40. But there's a huge gap between the number one and number two.
Sorted, calm and composed. Doesn't seem like this is on the leading all-rounders in world cricket. ODI number 3.
Need to bowl a fuller length. But absolutely no in their mindset, rather than looking to pick up a wicket or two.
And she bowls a cross seam. What WV just mentioned about trying the...
Well, you would hope that in the first couple of overs, what we've seen right from the first ball, she's attacking
the field that will facilitate wicket taking.
I would like to see the Irish captain all top 6 there amongst runs. I'd have a little more for the spinners. Eva Koenig. Good to see her go seam up, batting friendly. Get a single. I thought for a second they might.
Pretty much blocked behind the point she has. And still, if you try and bowl too short for Smriti, she'll still get you 9.
Brilliant take behind the... Irish bowlers were guilty of in the last game as well. Really wides. 18 wides last.
And that's exactly what seems to be the problem for Canning.
First boundary of this game.
Was looking for some swing, a boulder fuller length, but it was touch deliveries without any problem at all. Once again, cross seam.
Just have a look at that Indian team. There are a couple of changes, Mithali. How do you look at this playing 11?
Yeah, and there is a misfield. This one was a... So when the ODI World Cup is in, and a game also, lovely piece of timing from...
Looking to compensate was Prendergast, and that was in the slot. Good use of the wrist with each and every game.
Because the ODI World Cup is in India, and it off spinner Minu Mani.
The bowler expected. Did too much for it to go.
What a talent. Yeah, he just... But then just the...
Kept a boundary rider for the drive in front of side. They are aware of the fact that Smriti Mandana...
Those pictures here in Gujarat. Oh, top edge. But gets it fine.
The game, digging it short. But the execution was the right one.
Is there. But this is a good shot. Come out playing a different brand of cricket. And second boundary over.
Shot that she's been very good at. Got a boundary from the fine leg, but this time around.
The ability to make it count when you're in good nick. Played away. In fact, it's a leg by. Didn't come over the bat. Flicked the pat.
Eva was bowling really well the first 3 balls. Of getting more movement, she goes down the leg and always.
Generally, you see most of the bowlers got their thumb under the ball. Another 12. Arlene Kelly. Goes over the top. Times it all right. Smriti Mandhana, the 50 comes up. Another.
Well, Smriti gets to another 50 with that boundary. She does.
Partnership as well. Yeah, they're trying to get. You see that seam pointing more towards as she's expecting it to be. Goes leg side.
She does play the shot really well. Side. With the fielding restrictions in place.
He's starting to play a lot more often and obviously very, very confident. 57 of 43. This partnership.
This is too easy. Right for this contest, Izzy.
Like India learns game on game, they can adjust their.
Shabani. Few chance from Smriti. Fortunately, didn't cost.
Was batting on 12 when that went down.
So the players practiced yesterday, of course, but even day. First maximum for Smriti Mandhana in India.
1. Just a bit of.
Small. Result, same.
It's just a difference. Such a brilliant batter. The slower delivery, right under the eye. He got such distance on it.
Here we go, girls. Come on in.
This is
Straight as an arrow yet again.
Freya Sargent put the jump in. I'd love to see how close this was to her, which I think would be a good option. Didn't have the elevation. Almost an opportunity. Good thinking.
She's not expressed pace and she's better off pitching that ball up, and just a simple gift to the left-hander.
Stop Freya Sargent. Frustrated with herself. Easy pickings, especially in the power play. She can just free.
Yes, Frey. Yes, Frey.
Well, it didn't quite time it, but since there was no deep. 0-6 when you bowled a full toss. It's quite another when you bowl it where it meant. That was almost what happened to Arlene Kelly. Maybe could have been a few.
Certainly in this series. To be in the country, as I mentioned earlier, it's a festive season, and
PM, it's getting a bit cold, but a jumper on. You wouldn't dream of that in Ireland. Unity. Slightly cooler, a little chilly this morning.
not enough timing on that from Smriti. 94 without loss.
A good start for Georgina Dempsey here with the ball just 4 runs off the
Opportunity. How would they go about in the centre?
evolutions. And getting that pivot.
She's up for the challenge. Izzy will talk more on it. 98 without loss.
27, the World Cup here. But
it comes up as well.
the right-left combination, but also the sorts of areas both. And only conceded 6 runs, 4 in the first 2 in this.
Her 31st half century for India.
Smriti Mandhana, the way she goes about her cricket, just needed one. She's used to doing, raising the bat for passing 50. And she'll be patient for this Indian side.
Just dismissed the ball from her presence at times.
This is possibly the first. Just like that. 107 without loss.
And I just love she's used to doing, raising the bat for passing 50. And she'll be.
Her fluency through the offside is known, but as we
About playing the ball on its merit and also understanding that if you're in good position. The stroke making continues and the fluency as well.
Warm and sunny, obviously good pitches will be available for the bat.
Of where I guess she would ideally want to play.
She was looking to make room for so she had to make a bit of last minute adjustment. Well, to play fine.
Conditions and the team. I think England team has one of the best off spinner. So they have, you know.
Smriti Mandhana and Pratika Rahul.
Steps out. These bat. She's on a roll.
Not a surprise, but going over long on is the biggest surprise. Clean as a whistle.
Third in a row for Pratika. Back to back 50s for Pratika. This young player from Delhi. India as Pratika get to another half century. She wants to get there as soon as possible. She's missed in a hurry, Smriti.
Takes a good stride, and what's more is what is helping her to keep her position.
The Mandhana to get there, and she does this with nonchalance. And the chutzpah to have, to the confidence that she has about
Sixth. Average of 68.4. A straight at all with that effort.
For Smriti Mandhana.
upon themselves by bowling quite a few wides and not.
Alana Dals, Gabby Lewis, the captain, spoke about how good they were. Sargent, she wouldn't want to look. Yeah, Dempsey and Dalzell by Pratika and Smriti. 190
that we've seen.
Like she was trying too hard. Better than run a ball rather. The 150 partnership comes up, and this for the guy. The opening pair have got back-to-back 150.
12 months or so. Down on one knee and playing a sweep of a meet. Who said Smriti Mandhana can't be inelegant at
50-plus partnership. Another wide. 20 overs completed.
It's definitely compounding.
7 without loss, India. Oh, slow delivery. Induces the outside.
Not exactly where she intended, but and this is exactly what she's looking for.
Why should she not when she's...
Chips it over extra deep.
pitched away from field.
Well, that's extremely fine. It wasn't a bad delivery at all.
From Pratika Rawal, and she's got about allowing the ball to come on to her. Just guide, nicely played.
Lot to play that shot as fine as that.
Because Pratika Rawal is brought in that made up a partner really hustle along.
Been rotation of strike. 14 from.
And Shivani, this will be a long day. You feel for.
And a couple of runs. Good running.
With the running between the wickets, but Pratika Rawal, as soon as it was hit, she change, so she's obviously not being used today as miserly.
6 runs off that over. 1 set. And also looking at the cards. Current run rate, they're going along at over 8 runs and over.
She'll be looking for the 3 figures. So 97 not out from sea.
It's a bit more, just like Pratika Rawal has done over here for India.
Such good wrists in position. He's
There's an opportunity. India coming from Smriti Mandana. What a year she's had in 2020.